Oh, that was loud. Alright, audio's gonna be weird for this one. I think we're gonna start soon.
Okay, if you'll stand with us, we'll open up in a word of prayer. Thank you so much for being here with us this evening. Let's bow together and ask the Lord's blessing on our event. Father, we're thankful for today, and we're thankful for bringing this school here safely for us tonight. We know that they have a lot of miles ahead of them to get back home this evening. We pray for their safety. And we ask that you would bless the coaching staff, the administration, and both of these groups, that they would honor you in everything that we say and all that we do, and especially in our attitude of how we play tonight. We want Christ to be at the center of everything that we do. And so, Father, we pray for their safety. We pray for a good travel home. And then, Lord, we pray that you be magnified in all that we do. We thank you for it in the name that is above every name. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Will you remain standing with us, and we'll have the national anthem.
You can do it. I believe in you, man, Drew. He's gonna do it. Any day now. He's gonna do it here soon.
Okay, I'm not going to sing it. We're just going to do the pledge. We're having some technical difficulty. Let's pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much. You can be seated.
All right. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to do lineups, or am I going to do it?
We're going to announce the starting lineup tonight for the visiting Bethel Warriors. Number 44. Caitlin Rambo.
There you go.
Number 32, Megan Miller. Number 12, Jacqueline Gelfand. Number 25, Claire Bender. And number 24, Marissa Gelfand. And starting for the home team Panthers tonight, number 1, Juliana Thaw. Number 20, Mia Severson. Number 0, Kana Severson. Number 11, Jill Cooper. And number 14, Hannah Good.
Alrighty. I don't know how well the audio is going to pick this up. I do not have my headset. I left it at home. I forgot to get home, and didn't have enough time by the time I got here to realize. By the time I realized I lost my headset, I wasn't able to go home and come back in time. So I found a way to pull off the audio from the video camera live, and we're going to see how this rolls. Panthers shooting left, and the Warriors shooting right. Hannah's able to get that one up to Kana. Kana bringing this one into the zone against Rambo, down into the baseline. She drives, hits that backboard on that first shot, goes into the hands of Jill. Shot goes up by the Panthers, not able to score on that one. Bobbled out of bounds, and it's going to remain white ball according to the referee. All right, the players know what to do out there. I heard white, and the call was in fact red. So thusly, it will be red ball on their own baseline. Here's Megan coming into the offensive zone, finds Jacqueline on that right side, gets this one back out top. Abby able to get that one over towards that left side once again. Abby gets that one into that left corner. Here's Claire driving down the baseline, but Hannah's there to intercept that ball for the defense. Finds Kana on that right side, and she will drive up the court. Kana taking her time, finds this way up to Mia, gets this one out top to Hannah. Hannah fakes a shot, goes down herself, inside the key, drives this, gets it to Jill. Jill shoots, not able to score on that one. Hannah with the rebound, bobbles that one around, tries to swipe that one out in the way of danger, finds Kana's hands. Hannah with it, gets that one out top to Mia, over to Juliana. Juliana brings this one out to the point, over towards the right wing, that pass goes to Mia. Mia bouncing this one down to Hannah. Pressured up by Rambo, gets this one down the baseline to Jill. Jill down inside the key. Not able to get a shot off. Going to fake the pass, go up for the shot. Not able to sink that bucket. It comes down to the hands of the defense. Megan here to bring this one out, sporting that 32 in the red jersey. Able to get this one over towards that right side. Rambo there to pick that one up after the second pass was made from Jacqueline. Gets this one out top. I've lost the name of who's number 24. Savannah? Okay. Claire gets this one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline bounces this one down into the middle. Megan over to Rambo. Jill there to play a little bit of defense. It comes out to Savannah. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down to the hands of between Kana and Jacqueline. Comes up with that one. Bounce goes down into the key. Shot blocked away by the Panthers defense by the shooter being Claire. Hannah bobbling that one up. Claire taking a jab at that one. I'm going to say Hannah's foot was out of bounds whenever she made contact, and it will be a red inbound on the Panthers baseline. Jacqueline here to inbound it. Jacqueline able to get that one to the right side. Number 24 gets that one over to Megan. Megan shoots, hits the rim, comes down to the hands of Claire. Claire picking this one up, tries to get this one down, hits the foot of Rambo, pops up into the Panthers defense. And it looks like Mia's going to get this one out to Kana. Kana bringing this one out with a bit of heat in her footstep. Able to get a shot off the hand of the defense, number 24, and it will be a Panther inbound. On my sheet it says Savannah Barker, so I'm going to roll with that. Juliana going to be the one inbounding this one. Able to find this way over to Mia, bouncing that one down to Kana. Kana turns inside the key, finds Jill. Megan there to get a hand on that one, bobbled free. Picking up the loose ball is Megan. Megan bringing this one out for the girls in red, finds his way up to Jacqueline. Jacqueline met up by the defense. Travel is called. Panthers inbound on their own baseline. So far it's scoreless, 5:51 remaining in this first quarter of play. Mia there to receive that inbound. Whenever it comes down to the final 10 seconds of the game, I'll make sure to keep the game clock in frame as best as I can. If not, I will count it down for you. Mia able to get that one to the left side. Hannah there to pick that one up outside that three-point line. Savannah there to eye her up. Hannah drives down, gets past Claire, shot goes up. A little bit too much mustard on that one. Not able to sink that bucket. Goes off the hands of the defense, Jacqueline. And it comes into the possession of Mia over to Juliana. Juliana takes her time outside of the zone. Just a little bit of breathing room, slows the pace down a little bit, finds Hannah on that left wing. Hannah comes back out to the point, gets that one to the right side, Mia down to Kana, down on that baseline, takes possession, shot goes about straight up, and comes back down to the Hannah's hands. Hannah shoots and able to gain the first 2 points of the match as the 14 in the white. Jacqueline picks up possession on that right wing, gets it back out to the point. Savannah able to get that one down towards that left side, turning with this one. Able to get this one back into the middle is Megan. Jacqueline tries to get a pass over to Claire, but bobbled. Goes off the hands of Jill and into the hands of Kana. Kana going to bring this one out for the girls in white. Loses control that one at the half-court line. Able to find Mia. Back over to Hannah. Hannah at that half-court line, slowly going to trek this one into the offensive zone. Pushes down that right lane. Able to get a little bit of muscle room against the defense. Able to get that one down to Jill. Jill shoots a little bit too far over the rainbow. That shot went, and it will be a white ball off the defense woman. Number 32 in red, Megan. Here's Juliana Toth with this inbound. Able to get that towards that right inner corner. Tries to get a give and go, but Juliana was not ready for that one. Kana picks up the loose ball. Shot hits the right side of the rim right after making contact with the backboard, and it comes down to the Panthers' hands. Hannah tries to chuck that rock into the middle, but gets her own rebound after bobbled around. Mia goes over to Kana. Shot goes up and scores, making it 4-0 in favor of the Panthers. Here comes Megan out, gaining possession for the girls in red. Gets that to the right side. Jacqueline on that right wing, able to get that one back towards the point. Megan over towards that left side. Savannah picking that one up, tries to get in for Rambo. Rambo grabs that one right out of orbit and tries to take a shot, but not able to sink that one down like the Titanic. Bobbled free. Megan picking that one up. Jacqueline with it now. Shot goes up, not quite able to score as it hits the shelf. Comes down to the hands of Kana for the girls in white, bringing this one out. And hugs over towards that right lane. 3:40 remaining in this first quarter of play. Able to find Mia on that baseline. Shot goes up, hits the shelf, and comes back down. Goes up the fingertip of Jill, goes over to Mia. Mia on that right inside that right wing. Juliana back out top to Kana. Kana drives in that right side, hands out one off to Mia. Mia on that right wing will take this one back out towards the point. Calm and steady. Bounces this one down into the key. Hannah picks that one up, tries to make like a tree, and gets that one out of there. Hannah bringing this one down that right side from the pass of Mia. Stopped up by the defense. Megan bobbles that one free, and it's going to remain white ball. Man, I wish I had a headset. I'm on my game with commentary. Number 20. Bella comes in, and Rambo will take a seat on the bench. Juliana here to inbound this one, able to get that one over towards that right side. Mia able to get this one out top to Kana. Kana outside that inside the three-point line, outside the foul line is what I meant to say. Finds Hannah on that left side. Hannah takes her time back out towards that three-point line, gets in towards that left block. Met up by the defense, gets this one out of harm's way over to Juliana, over towards that right wing. The pass goes down into the right inner corner. The pass continues. Kana's shot not able to score. Defense picked this one up and tried to take this one back out. Savannah sends that one out of bounds, and it will be a white ball at the half-court line. Gabriel Eisler will be substituting on for the Panthers, and Hannah Good's going to take a seat on the bench and get a little bit of that lung that was left out there. 2:50 remaining on this first quarter of play. 4-0 is the score. Here's Mia getting that inbound from Juliana. Bounces this one down right outside the key. Hannah there to pick that one up. Back out top, the ball goes towards that right side of the court. Mia there to take possession. Eyeing her up is Savannah. Sandra runs over towards that right side, gains the pass from Mia on that right inner corner, bounces this one down the baseline, bobbled off the defense, and it will be a white ball. Juliana here to inbound, finds Kana, shot goes up, not quite able to score, able to pick this one up is the defense. Player giving this one off to Megan, gets this one out top, Savannah bobbling that one, Mia picks this one up, and it comes back out the other way for the Panthers. Kana brings this one down with speed. Jill's open underneath the net, able to find her with the pass, bobbled around a little bit, and loses that shot opportunity and bobbles out of play. Red ball down on their own baseline. Jacqueline here to inbound this one, finds Megan. Megan here to bring this one out. Megan over to Jacqueline. Bounces this one back over to Megan. Megan down in front of the key, finds that one over to Bella. Claire with it now, shot goes up, and scores. That'll be a good bucket, and she'll have a chance to make it a three-point opportunity. They're going to call Kana on the arm, and it will be one foul shot for Clara. She made the 2-point shot. She will be rewarded those 2 points, and thusly be rewarded with a second shot to make it 3 points, and bada bing, bada boom, she does so, just as the prophecy foretells. Foretold. I know English, just not today. Mia here bringing this one out. Able to get this one over to Kana. Kana down towards that left block, shoots this one up. A little bit too, not enough mustard on that hot dog to be considered delicious. Bring this one back out is Megan. Megan driving down that right side, able to get inside the key, shoots this one up, not able to make the easy money that she thought it was. Mia giving this one over to Juliana. Juliana bobbled away from the red team. Kana picks that one up, gets that one down to Jill, shoots, and scores. The answer that last drive from Claire with her own 2 points. 6-3, one-shot differential between the two teams. 1:18 remaining in this first quarter of play. Here's Jacqueline over, gets that one back out top to Savannah. Over towards that right side. Claire picks that one up on that right wing. Picks a pass right, goes left over to Bella. Bella slides, able to pick that one up. No travel is called, no travel is enforced. Because there was no, I'm not saying there was a play. Anyway, 1 minute remaining. Here's Bella over towards that right side. Jacqueline picking that one up out top. It goes to Savannah. Savannah looks to that right side, finds Jacqueline once again. Jacqueline, not too many options right, goes left with it instead. Out to the point once more. Bella over to Megan, over to Savannah. Back out top to Bella, bobbles that one away. And if Red touches it at this point, it will be an over and back. Over and back is enforced, and it will be a Panther inbound where the contact was made. Juliana here to be the one to inbound this one. Gets that towards our back out top to Mia, bouncing this one down to Kana. Kana drives in that right side, stops, shoots, not able to score on that one, not enough mustard to get it to the netting. Jill's shot not enough, not quite up to snuff, and here comes Megan away with it. Able to get this one down to Jacqueline. Jacqueline shoots, blocked away by Kana. No call is made on that one, clean as a whistle. Here comes Jill out the other way. Megan able to play some solid defense and block that one away as well. Very good defense from both teams on two very good breakaways. 14.1 seconds remaining. Panthers at 6. The Warriors at 3. Juliana able to get this one into Jill. Jill out to Kana. Kana gets that one over towards that right side. Mia with it now. 8 seconds remaining. Juliana back over to Mia. Back out to Kana. No shot is made, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers at 6, Warriors at 3, and we will be right back. 1 minute is the intermission. Figure that's knowledge that you might want to know. jumping back out into the mix of things. There hasn't been any timeouts called, so I don't have a time to do an analysis. We got 8 minutes on the clock. Both teams are looking to get ready to rip roar out on that court. Panthers are shooting left. Warriors are shooting right still. It's only the second quarter of play. We will switch after this quarter is over, though. Megan here to gain that inbound from Jacqueline, brings this one into the offensive zone. Able to find this way back over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline looks to the right side, finds Rambo on that right inner corner. Jill says hello. Bounce goes into the middle. Hannah there to pick that one up, brings this one out the other way for the girls in white. Hannah stopped up on that right side, able to get this one across the crease. Juliana there to pick that one up. Juliana brings this one out top to the point, over towards that right side. The pass goes to Mia. Mia losing that dribble, looks for help, finds Juliana at the point. Eyeing her up there is Jacqueline at the top of the circle. Shot goes up by Kana. Not quite able to score. A little bit too high on the backboard is where it landed. Jill with the shot, hits that front part of the rim, comes down to the hands of Claire, finding her way to Rambo. Over to Megan it goes. Megan here to quarterback the play. Over towards that right side, Jacqueline picks it up. Back over to Megan. Over to Rambo. Shot goes up, blocked up a little bit from the fingertips of the defense. Kept alive by Savannah. Travel is called on Claire, and it will be a Panther inbound on their own baseline. 7:05 remaining, 3-point differential in favor of the Panthers. Here's Mia bringing this one out for the girls in white. Mia heads over towards that right side of the court, goes through the legs of Kana, hits her kind of in both calves, and kind of muffles that pass. Rainbow able to pick that one off. Jacqueline has it now. Over, the shot goes up. Foul is called. 2 shots will be enforced. Going to call Mia on the arm, number 20 on the Panther team. And Savannah Barker. I was right. I thought it was Barkley for a second because there was a Barkley in the league, but I believe that's from a different team. First one's a beaut. I shouldn't be talking through this. I feel kind of. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I don't mean to talk through this. Beautiful 2 points from Savannah. Inbound immediately from the Panthers. Juliana bringing this one out to Mia. Mia holding possession outside the dome, finds Hannah on that right side. Hannah going to take this one under her own volition, stops up right inside the 3-point line. Not seeing too many options. Just decides, you know what, I'm going to shoot this one. Hits the front lip, comes off into the defensive hands. Claire to pick that one up. Hannah there to say hello. Finds its way over to Rambo, bouncing this one back behind her to Megan. Almost traveling, but not quite. Very aware of her situation there. Makes a smart play. Gets this one over to Jacqueline on that right wing. Decides she has a little bit of landscape, so she's going to take it. Finds its way back to Megan. Over to Jacqueline on that right side. Continues down to Rambo. Rambo on that right inner corner. Loses possession. Wrestles with this one. Able to gain possession down to Claire. Claire shoots. Claire scores! Beautiful shot. Beautiful bucket. Gives the Warriors a 7-6 lead. Mia there outside the dome. Gets that one over towards that left side, but no one was quite ready for that one except for the floor. The floor is always ready. The floor is your best friend whenever you fall. He'll always catch you. Or she. He used to say, I'm not here to determine what gender the floor is. That's not on my top 10 things to do today. Megan gets that one over to Jacqueline on that right side. It continues on to Savannah. Finds it over to Claire on that right block. Very nice block shot by Kana. Very good defensive play. Evelyn comes on to the fray. And she's going to substitute on for Mia. Number 20 hits the bench, and number 4 comes onto the court for the girls in white. Jacqueline able to get that one over towards that right side to Savannah, over to Claire. Claire on that right wing, called for the travel. Panther inbound in their own zone. Juliana the one to do it. Just under 5:30 remaining in the second quarter of play. Warriors at 7, Panthers at 6. Here's Hannah good with it now. Hannah fakes right, goes left over to Evelyn, goes down to Jill. Jill on that left block, tries to get inside the key, blocked away by the defense, taking away that shot opportunity. Emma's going to come onto the court, and Savannah will go onto the bench. Juliana looking for options, able to find her way over to Evelyn. Evelyn shoots, not quite able to score on that one. Rainbow able to finesse that one into her own possession. Able to get that one free of the mob. Bringing this one away is Jacqueline with fire and a footstep, not quite able to get enough elevation on that shot to score. Jacqueline gets inbounds and able to make contact with that one, not being deemed out of bounds. Jacqueline brings this one out and around the globe, able to get that one over to Megan on that right wing. Pressured up by Juliana, back over to Jacqueline out top of the point it goes. 4:50 remaining in the second quarter of play. Over to Megan, slips up. Going to be called for the travel. I disagree, but nonetheless, I'm the commentator, they are the refs. We will do our own individual jobs, and we'll try not to cross the streams like in Ghostbusters. Hannah with it now, bringing this one up into the zone, inside the 3-point line, loses possession of that one over to Caitlin. Going to be called a jump ball, and there's a lot of physicality in that play. All smiles out there. It's going to be a white ball in the baseline of the Warriors zone. Juliana able to get that one over to Hannah. Hannah fakes a shot, goes to the side steps to the right, not able to shoot that shot in, and it will trickle out of bounds out after a short while. Red ball in their own baseline. Megan here to pick this one up. Megan looks to the left side, finds Jacqueline. Jacqueline brings us into the zone, tries to bounce that one down into the key, but the Panthers defense is there to pick that one up. Hannah gets this one out to Juliana. Juliana stopped up at the half-court line, gets it over to Hannah. Hannah going to take this one down with confidence in her footsteps, stops at the 3-point line, throws that one down into the key. Hannah looks for the shot, shoots. Not quite able to score on that one. Claire picks this one up down low in her own zone, finds Megan with it, and the Panthers will back off. Megan able to bring this one out. Timeout by the Bethel coach. Panthers at 6, Bethel at 7. 3:56 remaining in the second quarter of play, and I believe it was only 30-second timeout. And yeah, last game, what I did for these moments is I just pulled up a wiki page of random did you know facts, and I just kind of read them off. But this time I'm coherently here. With, as far as my vocabulary goes, I can make big words happen. Let me just put it in layman's terms for you. Bethel's presence is very out there on the court. Panthers are bringing it all. Each team's bringing all that they have and just throwing it at the other team as frantically and as quickly as possible to see who can gain that foothold on the other team. Sometimes it's more of a well thought out strategy that'll kind of, you know, give you the footstep up on the other team. And the sooner the coaches figure out a way to weave through the other players or the other team's defense, the sooner the other team will take the lead. So far, it's just been drips in the bucket as far as points go, and I think we might see a change of pace after this timeout. And if we don't, we'll see a change of pace after the half. I guarantee that. And that'll be the curse of the caster's curse. Anything that I predict will not happen. Finds Jacqueline. Jacqueline tries to tread down that right side of the court, stopped up on the wing, gets it back out to the point. Megan gets that one over to Rambo. Rambo shoots. Not quite able to score. Picked up by Kana down low in her own zone. Able to get this one out to Hannah. Hannah with only one to beat is Jacqueline. Able to get around her. Shot goes up. Not quite able to score on that one. Claire able to pick that one up. Gets this one over to Savannah. Rambo tries to keep that one in bounds. Able to do so. They kind of play a little bit of hot potato in their own side of the court. Not too harmful. Megan gets this one over towards that left side. Savannah there picking that one up. Evelyn there draped over her like a curtain in front of a window. Jacqueline there to pick that one up over towards the right side. She treads. Gets that one back out to the point. Inside the left lane, picking this one up is Savannah. Tries to get this one out for Jacqueline. Bobbled up. Loses eyesight on that one, and Hannah brings this one out the other way for the Panthers. Hannah looking to hand this one off. Shoots instead. Shot goes up. Hits the rim. Comes back down to Kana. Shoots. Not quite able to score as it spirals out of control away from the orange rim. Evelyn getting this one out to Hannah. Hannah slows down the pace of the offense. Looks to take this one over to Mia on that right side. Stopped up, bounces this one into Kana. Not able to throw that one and take it to town. Megan there to pick that one up for the defense. 2:27 remaining in the second quarter of play. 1 point differential. Megan there stopped up on that right wing. This is one out top to Jacqueline. Jacqueline looking to the left side. Loses her dribble. Gets that one to the right side instead. Megan there picking that one up, bringing this one to the zone. Shot goes up. And scores! Extends that lead by 2. We got a 9-6 game on our hands today. I did a thing that I added points to the wrong scoreboard because I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. Mia here, out towards that half-court line, cuts back over towards the right side. Over to Mia, Mia, Kana over to Hannah. Hannah down the baseline she goes. Shot goes up, foul is called. On the arm, one shot. Okay, he held up 2 fingers, my bad. The foul is on Megan, number 32, on the Warriors team. And a shot not quite able to send that one home. Jill's going to take a seat on the bench, and Jacqueline's going to come onto the court. Yeah, what's the other girl's last name? Gilfand, okay. And able to shoot that one up, leaves the lane before the ball touches the rim, and thusly the shot will be nullified no matter the results, and it will be a red inbound. She kind of doesn't have anyone to inbound to. Savannah there to give that one back over to Megan. Megan bringing this one out of her own zone. Loses her dribble right around that half-court line. Mia able to get a hand on that one and goes back over to the other side. Kept alive by Gelfand. Megan there to pick that one up from the hands of Hannah. Megan for three. Not able to score on that one. Claire getting a hand on that one, falling out of bounds afterwards, and it will be a Panther ball on their own baseline. 1:30 remaining in this first half of play. Panthers at 6, Warriors at 9. It's only a 3-point differential. Only one shot differential. Here's Mia with it now. Able to get that one down to Kana. Kana heads over towards the netting. Shot goes up. Not able to send enough mustard on that hot dog to send that one home. Kana picks up possession over to Mia on that right wing. Bounces this one down. Jacqueline not able to pick that one up. Finds its way back over to Mia. Mia gets this one back out to the point. Evelyn there with it. Looks to the left side even farther. Hannah there to pick that one up. Takes a shot. Goes in for a pass across the crease over to Mia. Mia chucks that rock down low. 56 seconds remaining. Shot goes up. It hits the rim. Comes back down into the hands of Evelyn. Evelyn out top to Kana. Kana for two. Not quite able to score on that one either. Evelyn getting a hand on that one. Claire picking it up. Over to Megan it goes. And it will be coming out red ball. Getting this one over to Savannah. Shot goes up and into the middle of the court. Over towards that right side. The pass goes. Claire not able to shoot as it hits the shelf. Comes down to Rainbow. Shot blocked away by Kana. Kana picks up possession and brings this one out towards that right side. 27 seconds remaining. Kana down on the other team's baseline. Shot goes up after the spin. Whistle is blown. 2 shots will be taken from Kana. Claire's going to be called for the foul, and it will be Kana's shot to bring them within 1 point. 1 shot at a time. First one, not even a sweat was broken. Lane violation on, I believe, to be Hannah Good, and before the shot was even taken. Yeah, she may have tapped. I saw a tap on her right foot. You'll have to watch the footage back. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Megan there picking that one up over to Jacqueline. It goes. There's the camera angle. Off the fingertips of the defense, and it will be red ball. Bella comes onto the court. Caitlin Rainbow will substitute off. 9 seconds remaining. 2 points is the difference. Jacqueline here to Gelfand here with the inbound, finds her way to Megan, swatted away by Mia, and it will trickle out of bounds. 5.3 seconds remaining. Gelfand able to inbound this one over to Megan. Megan takes this one back over to Gelfand. Gelfand loses possession. That'll be the end of the first and second quarter of play. Panthers at 7, Warriors at 9. I don't know how much. All right, we're going to take an 8-minute intermission. And we'll bring you right back whenever the third quarter is ready to rock and roll. Meanwhile, I don't know, just go get your gallon of chocolate milk, your map in North Dakota, and we'll be right back. Alright, the timer isn't specifically... Stop it. Matt, stop. I'm trying to do words. Alright, so the clock, for some reason, it'll desync after a while. Like right now, it just expired. Alright, we're gonna take a 15-minute quarter. We're just gonna end it all here. Whoever has the most points on the board by the end of the 15 minutes will take home the turkey, the full frozen turkey. It's not even cooked. It's full turkey. Alright, we're gonna start now. Alright, we're gonna stop now. Alright, we got this though. I think this is the first time I've ever pulled up chat. Thank you, Adria, for the nice comment about the social media thing. I thought it was something nice because the webcam died for the live feed for the intermission, so I decided, well, might as well throw something out there for people to watch. All right, looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll. This time around, Warriors will be shooting left, Panthers shooting right. Scott Toth is just instructing Matt how to change the time on the scoreboard, and looks like we'll be ready to rock and roll right about now. Jacqueline inbounding this one over to Megan. Megan bringing this one into the zone. Cuts over towards that left side of the court, stops at the three-point line, gets this one back out to the point. Jacqueline there to pick up the ball. Heads over towards that right side of the court. A pick is made, bringing her a little bit of elbow room in the ball possession. Finding that way back out top. Over towards that left side, the pass goes to Megan. Megan out top to Bella, or not Bella, that is Savannah. Over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline heads over towards that left side. Keeps on trucking. Out top it goes to Megan. Megan for three. Sinks it like it's a boat from a while ago. It sank because of an iceberg. What was it called? It started with a T, ended with Titanic. Mia with it now. Taking her time. No imminent danger. Not really any rush to get the show on the road. Over to Juliana it goes. Back out top to Mia. Over to Kana. Kana, my bad, that was Hannah. Over to Kana, shot goes up and in. Makes it 9-12. Here comes Megan out the other way. Megan over towards that right side, able to find its way over towards that left wing. Stopping outside the three-point line. Jacqueline able to take this one out and around the globe for a hot second. Over towards that right side, fakes her way in, gets her out and around towards that right inner block. Over to Megan inside the key, not able to sink that shot. Bella over to Megan, not able to sink that one down either. Goes off the fingertips of Jill. Savannah over to Claire, shot goes up, hits backboard and falls down. Kana bringing this one out the other way. It's not stuttering on the stream, is it? Why is it stuttering? That doesn't make any sense. Why is it stuttering? Does that fix it? All right, I think I fixed the camera for now. If it keeps stuttering, I'm sorry. Mia swings, not quite able to swipe that pass away. Keeps this one alive. Over and back is not enforced. All right, it's still stuttering. I'm gonna try to fix this, so you're gonna have to do without quality commentary for a while. It's over towards that right side. Shot goes up, not able to send that one home as travel is called. Why is it stuttering? My hands aren't shaking. This is just the camera. And I cannot explain why. Hang on, I'm scrolling through like multiple settings right now and I can't quite seem to find the thing which makes the thing stop happening. Ow. 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 This is the quality entertainment you guys signed up for. This really is painful. Oh, let's go the other way. I got this, don't worry. I'm on the ball for the most part. Does the thing still happen? Shot goes up by Kana, scores! All right, I'm present for that. All right, I'm just gonna pretend like it's not stuttering, even though it very much is. Megan here gets that one over towards that left side. Jacqueline picking that one up inside the three-point line. Inside the key, loses possession of that one. Falling down on that one is Kana. Jump ball is called between Jacqueline and Jill. Jill's standing right in front. What am I talking about? Kana and Jacqueline Gelfand. And it will be a white inbound on their own baseline. Juliana there to inbound that one over to Mia. Mia will bring this one out, quarterbacking the play for the Panthers. 11 for the Panthers, 12 for the Warriors. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter of play. Mia gets this one down to Kana on that baseline, stopped up, bounces this one down to Hannah, shot goes up and scores, takes the lead away from the Warriors. Here's Megan bringing this one in for the girls in red. Stops up, looks over towards that left side, able to get the rock over to the hands of Jacqueline, back over to Megan, out towards the point. Fakes right, goes left. Juliana there to hang on top of her like a little kid to the leg of a chicken. Kids like chicken legs, right? That's a thing that happens. Megan here with it now, able to find that way over towards that right side, and Bella there able to sink two in to bring the lead back to the red team. Here's Mia bringing this one up. I tried to do a close-up of her, but I realized that I was doing two other things, and that was not a thing that happened. If that makes sense. I don't think it does. Mia with it now. Looks over towards her right side, able to get this one past that Jacqueline, over to Kana. Kana down towards that right inner corner, hits that right block, shot goes up, and scores! Beautiful play by the girl. Then, well, number 0. I didn't even know we had a 0 jersey whenever I played. Megan looks over towards that right side, not able to find any options, finds Bella after a short while. Mia swats that one away over to the hands of Kana. Kana going to bring this one out, called for the double dribble, and it will be a right inbound, out of bounds near side. 3:44 remaining on that game clock in this third quarter of play. 1 point differential in favor of the Panthers. 15-14 is a score. Here's Megan with it now. Megan looks towards that left side. Jacqueline gives it a little bit of give and go over towards that left side. Claire going to bring this one back out to Jacqueline. Jacqueline in a little bit of trouble, finds Claire in that right wing, able to get this one over to Megan, bobbled around, gets that one out top. Savannah over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline going to take this one hanging over towards that right side of the court. Not sure which way the tide's going yet, finds its way over towards that left side. Megan's shot hits that backboard, hits the rim, and then proceeds downward. Offense able to keep possession. Travel's called. Noah Wilson dropped his nachos all over the floor, and I figure that's something that people at home need to know. Or if you're on the road. I know we have a few people that weren't able to make it out tonight. Me able to bounce this one in, his hand in the shin, able to bring this one away is Megan, number 32 in the red jersey. Megan trucking this one down the lane, able to get that one over towards the side. Out of bounds, it falls, it's going to go off the shot, or off the block of Kana. A beautiful defensive play. All right, the stuttering stops, so it seems to be all good in the neighborhood. Goes off of Jill and into the hands of Kana. Kana going to bring this one out for the girls in white. Able to get that one over to Mia. Shoots, not quite able to score on that one. Comes down to the hands of the defense. Megan there to try to gain possession of that one. Jill there to say hello every step of the way. 2:40 remaining in this third quarter of play. Panthers remain at 15, and the Warriors are still at 14. Jacqueline there, pressured up by Juliana. And we'll have some time to fill. 30-second timeout. Well, it's 2:27 left on the clock in this third quarter of play. It seems like things have ramped up scoring-wise. Instead of drops, we've seemed to have like just a trickle of points coming both directions. Well, that was quite quick. I was not prepared for a timeout to be called here. The Warriors seem to be switching up their offensive game plan. For the first half, they seem to run with the same thing, just finding a brick wall at the end of that tunnel. And it seems like they're starting to change things up, and they're starting to find a little bit of elbow room with their strategy, and that might result on them coming up on top. It may be the other way around. Who's to say? It's going to be one of the two. One team will prevail above the next, or prevail over the other by the end of the night. I can guarantee that. Here's Megan inbounding this one over to Jacqueline. Gelfin finds his way over towards that left side to Claire, then into the hands of Megan. Megan met up by Kana, able to get this one over to Savannah, swatted away by Mia. Savannah over to Megan, down to Claire, back over to Megan. Megan able to palm that one, swatted away. They're going to call Cassandra on the arm. Megan's going to get a shot for two. Two to the foul called against Cassandra. Shot goes up, hits Thurman, falls down. Maybe the second verse will be different. This will tie up the game if she makes this one shot. And she does, and we got a tie ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. Mia cuts over towards that left side. Takes her time with it. No imminent danger. 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter of play. Over to Kana it goes. Chucks that one over to Jill. Jill shoots, hits the rim, comes back down. Kana with the secondary, scores! Brings them back on top with 2. Megan bringing this one out. Looks to the left side, finds Jacqueline. Back out top it goes. Savannah goes over towards that right side, goes off Bella, and out of bounds it falls. It will remain red ball. And it will be Megan, the one to inbound it. A little bit of conversation between the referee and the player as he cleans off his whistle. I kind of got knocked off the chain somehow. Sorry, there it is. That's the thing that's happening. Perhaps the clip broke. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's still doing it. There he goes. Good job, bud. Proud of you. Jacqueline there to get the inbound from Megan. Jacqueline pressured up by Juliana. Pushes her back towards that half-court line. Able to find a little bit of daylight. Gets that one into the hands of Megan, but Jill's also there to grab that one. Jump ball is called. Panther ball on their own baseline. I taste sawdust, and I cannot explain why. Excuse me. Mia bringing this one back over towards that left side, finds Juliana. Juliana picking this one back up where she left off. And we'll get this one over towards that left side. Jill, pressured up by Bella, gets that one over to Kana. Kana shoots. Bobbles around a while and decides I'm not going to go in today. Jill's secondary try, not able to score on that one either. Mia out top to Juliana. 1 minute remaining, over to Kana it goes. Kana on the baseline, looks out top, finds Juliana over to Mia. Juliana tries to get that one over towards that right side, but Megan bringing this one out and away. Shot goes up and scores. Ties the ball game up like a hog whilst the rodeo goes on. 17-17, 40 seconds remaining. Able to get this one over towards that left side. Jill pushes into the key. Able to get a hand in on that one is Megan. Jacqueline Gelfand causes a jump ball between her and Jill Cougar, and it will be a red inbound on their own defensive baseline. 31.6 seconds remaining, 17 all. Timeout by the Panthers, and I got a little bit of time to fill. Both teams are just going to go out there, claws showing, teeth snarled. They're going to probably lay it all out there for the last 30 seconds and play like if their life depended on it. So that's what I'm seeing so far, and I think it'll ring true in the final innings of this third quarter of play. I forget, I can't look anywhere whenever I talk, or else it'll sound a lot quieter. I got to kind of talk into the camera as I kind of misplaced my headset on the way out the door, and I found a way to route the audio straight from the camera into the computer. Don't ask how I did that. I keep a lot of extra wires, and somehow I Frankensteined my way into it. If you want more nerd talk, I don't know, you Google it? No, there's probably nothing on Google about stripping wires and making things out of things that shouldn't exist. Like making something useful out of a Snuggie. Like if you could turn a Snuggie into a bathrobe, just wear it backwards. Making something useful out of something that shouldn't exist. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. Bethel red ball on the red zone on the baseline. Bethel shooting right, Slipper Rock shooting right, Bethel shooting left is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure what my brain decided to go on a rabbit trail on vacation whilst I was mid-sentence. Megan able to get that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline takes a step inside the three-point line, spins back out, called for the double dribble, and it will be a Panther ball in their own zone. That's 18 seconds, 17.9 to be exact, and I'll keep it in frame for you guys because this is the nice side of the court. Mia there with it. Able to get a shot off, not able to score on that one. Kana's shot is a good one though. And we got a 19-17 game. Jacqueline bringing this one out with a lot of heat, able to get this one over to Savannah. Savannah chucks that one up and over. Shot was able to get off, but not able to get that shot on net, or on basket. I don't know what to call that scenario. Anyway, we got we have a 1-minute intermission. We'll be right back after that. Panthers at 19, Warriors at 17. Both teams will be ready to rock and roll here shortly. Yeah. If you have anything you want me to read out, I'll do so during the intermissions. But there's not much going on in chat world, so there's that. All right, Panthers shooting to the right side, Warriors shooting to the left. Giuliani here to inbound this one. Mia there to pick it up. Mia takes her time quarterbacking this one. Savannah there to eye her up. Able to get this one over to Kana. Kana finds its way over to the hands of Jill. Jill shoots a little bit too far over the rainbow. Cassandra's secondary shot is a good one though, and it extends the lead to 21-17. I gotta be careful not to hit the transition button. It's right next to my score switcher. That was a little note to myself. Shot goes up by Emma, not able to send that one home, and they're going to call a shot to be a little bit of foul to be on the Panthers. Number 11, that would be Jill Couvert on the arm for that shot block, and Emma will get a chance for 2. First one will kind of be nullified as she stepped past the line. The referee will take some time and explain it to her. Alright, she's got 1 shot remaining. It could mean the world. Secondary shot's a little too short, doesn't meet the rim, and thusly it will be an inbound for the Panthers. Might be all the cobwebs that are up here that I'm inhaling. Jeez. I might need to clean this place at least once. Mia pressured up there at the half-court line by Megan. Mia taking this one back out towards the point. Gets over towards that right side and finds Kana. Kana going to drive down that right side, hits that baseline. Claire there to box her out from down below. Nice pass by Mia to Giuliana. Giuliana back over to Mia. Down on that right side, the pass goes to Jill. Jill inside the key, shoots this one up. Hits the rim once and twice and then falls down. Shot goes up by Kana. Foul is called. No bucket is made though. Claire on the arm, number 25 on the red team. And Kana will get a shot for 2. Very nice first shot. To make these points, it'll make a large difference in the game. Emma, number 33, goes onto the bench, and Jacqueline, number 12, comes onto the court. Shot goes up by Kana, hits that shelf, comes back down. Boxing Kana out was Megan, and she's the one that picks this one up and brings it out the other way. It goes over to Gelfin, back over to Megan. Shot goes up, not able to score on that one. Followed around a few times, picking this one up is Kana. Kana going to bring this one out under her own volition. A little bit of space in front of her, able to take this one down to the baseline. Stops out on that right outer block. Megan bats that one free. Mia there to pick that one up. Kana shoots after the pass was made. Cassandra there to pick that one up. Secondary shot, and a little bit too much mustard on that one. Goes offhanded into the hands of Claire. Swatted away is the ball, but picked up loosely is Savannah. Savannah shoots, not quite able to score on that one. A little too far left on that first one, but the secondary attempt by Claire, able to bring them up to 21. And the Panthers remain at 22. My bad. Oh, you're two on the ball. 22-19 is a score. Cassandra keeps this one alive. Picking this one up is Savannah. No one to beat, all alone. Gives it to Hannah. My fault. My mind was elsewhere. Hannah's not even on the court. What am I doing? Megan gets the ball, but Jill's there to swat that one away. Jacqueline over towards that right side, swatted back out of bounds by Mia, and it will be a red inbound. All right, here comes Hannah, as well as Emma. Emma's going to substitute on for Bella, number 22. Cassandra's going to go off, and taking her place is Hannah. Gelfand there to inbound that one inside the key. Claire finds it, shoots, and scores. Beautiful shot. 4 points in a row. 21-22 now. Panthers are only up by 1. Mia gets this one over to Hannah. Hannah aggressively looking to find her way in toward the crease. Shot goes up by Claire and scores. Entering those last 2 points with 2 of her own makes it 24-21. The crowd is just hyped up like a hamster on Red Bull currently. Gelfand there outside the 3-point line takes her walk around the dome. Got up by Hannah, able to swat that one inside the zone. Shot goes up, a little bit shorter than that. Emma keeps this one alive. Called for the travel. There'll be a white ball on their own baseline. Timeout by the Warriors, full timeout. So I got a minute to talk about whatever I feel is fitting. And I don't know what I feel is fitting. Panthers are up by 3 points. It's not much. You can't call either team out, even though it is the 4th quarter, right? Yes, I did remember to update that during the intermission. I'm very proud of myself for that because I often forget. And it'll say on your screen that it's the 1st quarter when in fact it is the 4th. So I'm quite proud of myself there. You know, you got to take pride in some things you do. Anyway, 5:25 remaining in the 4th quarter. Many points can be had. Many mess-ups can be made. And it's up to whichever team capitalizes on those mistakes. That's the team that's going to come out on top 99% of the time. I have 15 seconds to keep talking. And I don't know what to talk about because I'm a play-by-play commentator. And I don't watch the game with the depth of a color commentator as of current. Sometimes you just gotta stop a train wreck halfway through and think, why? And that's what I did with that last sentence. All right, Juliana here to inbound this one for the Panthers over to Mia. Mia's gonna bring this one out. Emma there to try to keep pace with Mia, not quite able to do so, falls a little behind. Mia drives in, shoots, and scores! Holy smoke! All right, the scoreboard here says 26-21. I have otherwise. Mia tries to keep that one alive, and it does fall out of bounds. It will be red ball in the Panther zone. Megan here to inbound this one. Able to get that one over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline taking her time. Heads over towards that right side of the court, stops up, and heads over towards the left. Takes this one out and around the dome for a nice walk around the dog park. Loses possession of that one. Candace tries to get a hand on that one, called for the double dribble. Or called for the travel, my bad, and it will be a Panther inbound on their own baseline. Juliana here to throw this one out to Mia. Mia here to take this one out. Mia able to find her way down to Jill. Jill down low on that right block finds Kana with the shot. Not quite able to score on that one. Emma there to pick that one up. Hannah steals that one away in that left inner corner though. And takes this one into the key. Bobbled off the hands of Kana and into the hands of Claire over to Jacqueline. The pass goes. Jacqueline there to bring that one to the offensive zone. Jill pokes that one free, but picked up in that left corner is Gelfand. Able to get this one out to the point. Megan with a 3-point shot, not quite able to score as it hits the front part of the rim and falls out of bounds off the hands of Savannah. Number 24 in the red jersey. I'm sorry if that's not your name. That's what it's on. That's what's on the roster I was given. So that's it's the name I'll call you. If it's wrong, I'm sorry. Mia able to find its way to Kana. Kana down low. Shot goes up for 2. Not quite able to score as it skips across the lake. Hannah comes down with that one, thrown out to Juliana. We're going to call Megan on the foul. It'll be an inbound for the Panthers on the baseline. Juliana able to get this one down to Kana. Shoots. Not quite able to score. Hannah with the secondary. Scores for 2. 28-21 is now the score. Megan here bringing this one into the offensive zone. Over towards that left side of on that left wing, able to get this one back up to the point. Jacqueline there picking this one back up, called for the double dribble as both of her hands made contact with the ball as deemed by the ref. And then she continued to dribble. Juliana there inbounding this one over to Mia. Man, I haven't done this in a week. My arm's getting tired. Hannah there faking that shot, heads over towards that right side, hits that baseline shot, goes up. Bobbles around a few times, it falls down. Claire getting a hand over to Megan, it goes. Megan here to bring this one out of her own zone. Stops up, takes a look around, able to get this one over towards that left side even further. Megan with a shot, not able to score on that one. Whistle is blown. 2 shots will be made. And it will be called on the arm. It's kind of scary, you know, if you drop anything like your phone up here, it's just going to be gone. Like, it's going to shatter into a million pieces, just like my dreams. First shot hits a little bit too far right on that rim. Bella will be substituting on. Emma will be going off the court. 33 onto the bench for number 22. Secondary shot does about the same. Here's Hannah picking this one up for the Panthers and bringing this one out the other way. Throwing this one up and over. Looked a little bit like Richard Huntington, if you remember him, after he would grab both hands onto the ball, he would just kind of float there for a second, then he would find a way to get rid of it before he landed again. Falls off Megan and out of bounds it goes again. Juliana would get a second shot at inbounding this one. Able to get that one over towards that left corner. Pass intended for Jill from Mia is bobbled around. Goes off the red kneecap and Kana will pick that one up. No back and forth is enforced as it goes off the red kneecap. Jill with a shot, not able to get enough mustard forward as she did upward on that one, and it will not go in the bucket. Secondary shot by Hannah. Third by Jill. Goes off the red defense and out of bounds. A little bit of miscommunication between Bella and Claire, who was going to pick that one up, and it goes off both of them and out of bounds. Got a timeout by the Bethel Warriors. 30-second timeout. 28 for the Panthers, 21 for the Warriors. We don't have any commercials to run, so we're kind of stuck with my voice. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up fun facts for the next timeout. So I'll be ready for it, and I can make things less boring. Did you hear that the shovel was a groundbreaking invention? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Did you know the Hawaiian alphabet only has 13 characters in it? Alright, looks like we're ready to rock and roll once again. Panther inbound in the offensive zone. Panther shooting right, Warriors shooting left. Kana here to inbound this one. Tries to get Hannah with it, but Megan's there to gain possession of that one. Jill's there to play as aggressive as ever. Here comes Megan out the other way. Jill there not backing up after a while. After I say something, she does though. Megan there able to get this one back out top. Savannah over towards that left side. Picking this one up is Jacqueline. Mia swats that one free, but picked back up by the red offense. Goes off the shoulder of Megan and goes back into the hands of Bella. 3-point shot by Jacqueline, not able to sink that bucket. Free ball. Hannah able to pick this one up and coming out the other way. Hannah with only 2 to beat finds Hannah. Hannah inside the key, shoots this one up and scores. .155 remaining in the game. Panthers at 30, Warriors at 21. I think I did that right? Yes. Kana able to steal this one away from the opposing team and coming back the other way. Shot goes up. A little bit too much mustard on that one. Secondary shot draws the foul. I saw a 2 and a 1, so I'm going to assume it was on Jacqueline.
Where's no Chris? Where's no Chris? I would die.
Hannah's first, a little too far left as it hits outside the box. Secondary shot hits exactly in the middle of the bucket. 31-21 being the score as the result. 1:40 remaining in this fourth and final quarter of play. Here's Megan bringing this one into the offensive zone. Gets that one back out to the point. Savannah to Jacqueline. Jacqueline bringing this one in. Shot goes up, blocked away by Hannah. Secondary shot by what looks to be either Megan or Claire, and that one is a good one. Mia bringing this one out, swatted away by Jacqueline. Kept alive miraculously, but found into the hands of Kana. Jill picking up that pass. Tries to get one back over to Kana, but swatted away by Claire. Whistle is blown, called for the push. It will be a red inbound. I'm gonna call Kana for the bear hug. That's my terminology strictly. 1:13 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Megan bringing this one into the offensive zone. Gets that one over towards that right side. Picking that one up is Savannah. Over towards that right side even further. Bella on that right wing inside the three-point line. Tries to get a pass off. Kana gonna strip that one free out of the arms of number 22 in red. Loses her dribble, called for the travel, and it will be a red ball on the right side of their defensive zone. 54 seconds remaining. 23 for the Warriors, 31 for the Panthers. 8-point differential. That's the number I was looking for. I just couldn't. Is that? That's not even. Is that? That's not. That, no. All right. Whatever. I'm not good at math. Timeout by the Warriors, and yeah. You wanna hear some fun facts? The world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old. That's pretty neat. Bolts of lightning can shoot out of an erupting volcano. What? That's cool. I didn't know that. A US dollar bill can be folded approximately 4,000 times in the same place before it will tear. A sneeze will travel about 100 miles per hour. It will take a sloth 1 month to travel 1 mile. What else do you guys want to know? A mole can dig a tunnel that is 300 feet long in only one night. I don't know. Banging your head against a wall burns 150 calories an hour. I know what I'm doing tonight. Alright, 54 seconds remaining in this fourth and final quarter of play. Panthers at 31, Warriors at 23. What did I just read? A crocodile can't poke its tongue out. Did you know that? I did not. I'm putting that in my dream journal. I don't know why there, but that's a thing that exists probably. Megan inbounds this one over to Savannah, back over to Bella. I'm getting all the names confused. Megan has it now going into the right wing. Whenever 10 seconds hits, I will let you know. Bella here with it now, able to find its way over to Emma. Hannah able to jump up, reach for the stars, and grab that one out of orbit, coming down the other way. Hannah takes her time slowing down play, gets this one over to Mia, and then into the hands of Juliana it goes. Hannah has on that left inner corner, and shot goes up by Kana. Not able to score on that one. Hannah gains the rebound, goes off the face of Bella and off the hand of Jill, and then it lands out of bounds. 23.6 seconds remaining. Here's Megan coming out the other way. Out to the point, the pass goes on the left wing. Claire picks that one up, across the crease, shot goes up by Bella, not able to score. Lands out of bounds. 10.2 seconds remaining. 23 for the Warriors, 31 for the Panthers, inbound by Megan. How can I get all of this in one shot? Shot goes up, not able to score. 7. Here comes Kana out the other way. Stops up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the match. Panthers at 31, and the Warriors at 23. The two teams will line up, exchange the casual good games and the handshakes, as well as the high fives. Mostly the high fives. I haven't met too many teams that do the handshaking, but yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We'll have the guys' game here momentarily after we have a time up on the scoreboard for the intermission. Normally it's around 25 minutes or so, so that gives you plenty of time to go to the store, get your chocolate milk, come back with your map of North Dakota, and we'll be here waiting for you then. But I'm Gabriel Eisler, this is Slippery Rock Sports Network, and we'll be back in a while. Ciao. That's something my queen never said in Cars 3, and I'm still upset about it.
for the visiting Bethel Warriors. Number 23, James Bolt. Number 45, Micah Gum. Number 21, Caleb Johnson. Number 20, Richie Gelfand. Number 12, Clayton Miller.
I'm really tired.
And starting for the home team Panthers tonight, number 45, Elijah Claw. Number 33, Sean Moranchek. Number 21, Titus Bailey. Number 42, Jacob Good. And number 4, Drew Rastelli.
Alright, I'm gonna start off by apologizing. I was playing hockey and they started early. And that was the thing. Okay. I'm really warm. I'm just gonna hope the numbers are the same as their home game, because I didn't get the names for the peoples on the court. Number 23, I believe his last name is Falk. He's gonna be in the jump ball circle against Sean Haranch. And it's gonna be a good one. Goes towards the team of black. It looks like Richie's gonna bring this one out the other way. I'm gonna try to go off memory. I do not have it pulled up right now. So things are gonna happen, and they probably aren't gonna be right. Caleb tries to drive in, but he was met by the Panther defense. 23 gets it to the right side. Richie's gonna shoot this one up for 2. Not quite able to do so as it hits rim, comes down to the hands of Sean. Gonna find Titus on that right corner. Over to Drew Rastelli. It goes. Come on. You know you want to be part of this. All right, it wasn't. All right, I got it. Everything's spiffy jiffy. Coming out, black ball on their own baseline. I think everything looks okay so far. I mean, the volume needs to be turned down like by 10 decibels, but that's a problem for another time. All right, so there's numbers out there on the court that aren't on the paper, so this is kind of awkward. We're gonna chuck this one off to Titus. Titus for 3. Not able to open up the scoring. Coming down with this one, Richie gets this one out to James. James gonna bring this one out, gets this one across the crease, but keep wanting to call him Steve. It's Sean. Sean was able to intercept that one for the Panthers defense, giving this one over to Rastelli. Rastelli gonna bring this one out, hugging over towards that left side of the court. Sean with the shot, not able to score. Elijah able to get rebound, over to Jacob it goes. Inside the 3-point line, shot goes up, not quite able to score as it hits the shelf, hits the rim, then comes down to the ground. 45 able to get this one up into the air. Number 20 gonna come down here with speed, shot goes up. Oh my goodness, 2 home games in a row. 2 home games in a row. Somebody with hops get out there. There's Jacob. Come on, James, you can do it. You can do it, Gerald, try it again. Just one more time. Sean for the win. He's done it. The man, the myth, the guy with probably the longest reach out there on the court. Used his Mad Air Jordans out there to get the ball free. Oh, his mother would be so proud. We're still gonna bring this one out. Rastelli able to get this one over to Jacob. Jacob on that right side gets stopped up on the baseline, able to get this one back out to Rastelli on that right wing outside that 3-point line. Finds Titus across the crease, cuts in towards that foul line shot and gives it to Jacob Good on that right corner. Shot goes out, or pass goes out of bounds. Pastor Bailey's in a little bit of distress out there on the bench. Perhaps there's a few things that were spilled, a few things that were broken. He's kind of currently shaking out the scorebook, and things have transpired on the scorekeeper's table. This is what happened whenever Luke Good isn't the one at the table with the papers. That's all there is to it. The away team probably maybe has a towel. No, that's too bad. There's a lot of wetness happening around the table that we're probably going to get cleaned up before we resume play. The away coach does have a towel. Gonna wipe off the ball. Get it all polished up. And now the floor. Oh, look how it shines. Oh, it's beautiful. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's quite amazing. He brought an entire roll of paper towel. He provides. Anyway, it's inbounded. Micah's here with it now. Number 45 on the black team, able to get this one over towards that left side. Who's number 12? That is Clayton. Okie dokie. Jacob swats that one out of bounds, and it will lay there until it was inbound by Bethel. Just under 6 minutes remaining in this first quarter of play. Inbound goes over to Micah. Micah drives in towards that three-point line, tries to get this one over to Clayton, but finds Caleb instead, and Clayton able to end up with that one in the final version of the story. Caleb giving this one back over to Clayton on the left wing. Jacob swats at that one, able to get around to him as Clayton. Shot goes up, not able to score on that one. Hits rum, comes down to the hands of Rastelli. Rastelli able to pick this one up in his own zone. And it's sold to the beautiful lady with a mustache. It's an auctioneer. Rastelli gonna bring this one over towards that right side of the dome. Stops, shoots, and scores! Opens up the scoreboard for the Panthers. Beautiful 2-0 lead there for the guys in, well, it's gray. It's not blue. Yeah. Caleb able to receive that pass from Micah. It's bobbled around. My bad. It was not received well by critics. Caleb able to come up with that one in the end. Micah able to bring this one down into the offensive zone. Gets past Elijah. Shot goes up by James. Bobbles around the fishbowl and decides not to go in today. Sean coming up with the rebound over to Rastelli. It goes in his own zone. 5:08 remaining in this first quarter of play. And it's been an exciting bunch. We've seen just about everything in the bag of tricks that you rarely see in games already today. Titus's pass wasn't quite on the money. Sean's still scrambling for that one. Micah gets that one free. Micah gains possession. Jump ball should be called. And there it goes. It'll be coming out. Black ball on their own baseline. Clayton here to inbound this one. Gets this one over to Micah. I'm sorry that I started off calling everyone by probably the most wrong name I could probably ever call a human being. But I will get my record straight eventually. Micah's just running the gauntlet right now, and it will result in a Warrior inbound. James Foltz will be the one inbounding this one. Foltz looking to instruct traffic, able to get this one over to Caleb, bobbled around by Jacob's interception. Jacob strips that one free, but it will be a jump ball, Panther ball on their own baseline as the result. Jacob Good being the one to inbound this one. Rastelli going to be the one receiving. Rastelli's going to probably take this one down and quarterback the play for the Panthers. Panthers leading 2-0, 4:35 remaining in this first chapter of this story tonight. And Rastelli's going to come over towards that left side of the court, finds Titus for a three. Not able to score as it hits the front part of the rim, or the near side of the rim. Jacob stops for three, called for the travel, and it will be coming out Warrior ball. All right, which one's Richie? Number 20. I'm going to assume, because that's the only one that's not on the score sheet. And, yeah. So here comes Micah. Rastelli there to say hello the whole way. Able to get this one down to Caleb. Caleb on that left wing. Pressured up by Jacob Good. Jacob, just consistent as ever and persistent as a wombat trying to get attached to an apple. I know nothing about wombats, so do not take my word for that one. Caleb tries to pressure up, but Jacob is able to receive that pass. Stolen away by Foltz. Foltz going to bring this one down with a lot of steam in the tank. Going to shoot this one up for two, and slams that one down. Welcome to the jam. 2-2 is the score, thanks to number 23 in the BCS jersey. Here comes Drew, taking this one over towards that left side, able to find Titus. Titus able to bounce that one into Sean. Sean bobbles that one. Elijah there to pick that one up where it lays. Shot goes up, not able to send that one home. James going to bring this one out the other way. He's been deadly down inside the key so far today. Richie able to get that one across the crease, but no one there to receive that one except for Jacob. The hands of Jacob going to take this one down for the Panthers. Inside the zone, shoots. Not able to score on that one, but it comes down to the hands of Clayton. Clayton going to bring this one back out for his team, the Warriors. Stops, turns, gives that one over to Caleb. Caleb's going to slow this one down, gives it over to Micah at the point. Micah cuts in over towards that left side, tries to fake the pass left, goes right instead. Shot by Richie, shot, hits backboard, and falls down into the hands of Jacob. Jacob there to pick that one up, looking for Rastelli. Going to bring this one out for a little bit of elbow room, and then hands it over to Rastelli. There are 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter of play. 2-2 is a score. Both teams even with each other in this race. You're going to push over towards that left side, finds Titus. Titus inside the corner, shoots. Not quite able to score as it hits the rim, comes down to the hands of Clayton. Clayton's pass gets off before Elijah was there to say hello. Richie's going to snap up and let his team get set up before he hands this one off to Clayton. Clayton there to take possession towards that half-court line, chucks that one across chucks the rock across the pond to Micah. Micah there pressured up by Rastelli, able to find that one back out to the point. Shot goes up for three, not able to score on that one as it hits shell, comes down to Caleb. Micah there to cut back in towards that left corner, hits baseline, comes back out towards that wing, gets inside the three-point line, pressured up by 2 defensive players, finds Caleb. Caleb fakes the three-point shot, gets this one into Micah. Micah gets that one out of orbit, shot goes up, and scores! Holy smoke! Where'd he go? There he is. Very beautiful play. We're still going to bring this one out, calm it and cool and calm as a cucumber on a nice sunny day. Gonna cut in towards that left side inside the three-point line, steps back out, shot goes up, not able to score on that one, comes down to Jacob. Jacob gonna take his time outside the three-point line. He travels over to Titus. Titus back over to Jacob. Jacob tries to goaltender sweep that one up for a big save, but not able to come up with the money. 1:55 remaining in this first quarter of play. It's a 2-point differential in favor of the Warriors. Mikey here to bring this one up. Costelli and Jacob there to say hello. Jacob gets a hand on that one, whistle is blown. Timeout by the Warriors. It's a good 30-second timeout to be called by the coach. The team really just hanging out Micah to dry there at that half-court line. There's not much he could do in that situation, apart from lose the ball. He might have the height, but Jacob just all over it, like me at 7 in the morning, right in front of a jelly-filled donut. I'm all over that. Yeah, good call by the Bethel coach to call a timeout in that situation to keep possession. It will be a Bethel inbound at the same, would it be considered latitude or longitude? From our perspective, it would be latitude, but from the netting, the hoops perspective, it would be the longitude. Either way, it's the same. It's right around half-court line. Micah going to bring this one in from the inbound by Clayton. Over to Clayton once more. It goes, pressures down that left side. Montana's there to say hello, as well as Sean. There's going to be a travel, white ball on their own baseline. Amongst that timeout, Jacob Good is going to substitute onto the bench, and Montana Paradise number 12 will substitute on for the Panthers. 1:40 remaining in this first quarter of play. Drew Costelli going to bring this one into the offensive zone, slow and steady, hoping to win the race in the end of the day. Clayton there to pressure him up, and Cale there to pick up the slack where it is left. Clayton there to keep on him. Costelli able to get this one over to Sean. Sean shoots, not quite able to score as the dish shell comes down to Titus. Titus takes a first bounce, shot goes up, not quite able to score in the secondary. And coming down with this one is Micah. Micah coming out the other way, able to get a little bit of separation from the defense. Clayton with a shot, scores! Holy smoke! That makes it 6-2 in favor of the guys in the black jerseys. Costelli going to find his way down to Sean. Sean tries to get a little bit of elbow room, finds Titus with the pass. Shot goes up for 2. Not able to sink that one down. Elijah with the secondary. Able to take that one back into town and sell it for $2. Under 1 minute remaining in this first quarter of play. 55 seconds to be exact and ticking. Mike over towards that right side. Richie with a shot. Not quite able to score on that one. Caleb comes down with that one and sends that one. Not packing, but the third shot almost very just, if someone would exhale on it, it would have went in. Drew coming back down the other way. Cuts in towards that inside the three-point line, stops at the baseline, turns back out. Pressured up by Richie. Finds Titus. 30 seconds remaining. Montana with a shot. Scores! Very beautiful shot. And they're going to let that one be for 3. 7-6 in favor of the Panthers currently. Why is it 7-6? Did I miss a lot of scoring that happened? 20 seconds remaining. Shot goes up for 3. Not able to score on that one. It's a shot from Caleb. James's shot is blocked away by Elijah. Elijah gets a secondary, but that will be called for the foul. Going to call Costelli on the foul. 12.8 seconds remaining in this. I must have missed something. All right, I'll adjust it to what the scoreboard says. I'll just assume they're right. First one, not the luckiest goose in the yard, but maybe the second one will be a different story. Secondary shot, looks like it laid a golden egg. Beautiful shot, makes it 7-7 by James Fultz. They're still going to bring this one out under his own volition. Pressured up by Clayton, trying to keep pace with him all the way. Able to get this one down to Titus with a shot. Not able to score on that one. And that, he will get the shot off, but it wasn't enough muster to get that one down the court. And that will be the end of the first quarter of play. I'm getting a phone call. I don't know who it is, but I'm in the middle of casting, so they're going to have to hang on to the rope like George of the Jungle for a hot second. All right, we'll bring you right back after the minute's concluded. I got to do a few things that I don't want you to see, and I don't have the transition set up, so I'm going to keep stalling with my voice until I am ready. And here we go. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Thank you.
right, looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Panthers shooting on the left side, the Warriors shooting on the right side to resume the second quarter of play. And it will be an inbound by the Warriors. Both crowds lighting up like a Christmas tree currently with just nothing but strict enthusiasm for their teams. Cheering them on from the stands. Clayton gets that one over towards that left side. Caleb into James over to Richie. Richie outside that three-point line. Gets that one back into James. James able to get around Elijah. Shot goes up. Not quite able to score on that one. Secondary shot. Mid-air shot. Caleb will get James with that third shot. James gets his own rebound 4 times. Not able to score. Goes off the hand of Caleb. James with a 5th shot. And a foul is called. Gonna call Sean on the arm. 2 shots for James. All that effort to get 2 foul shots in the end of the day. First one, not the best luck on that one, but the second one, I believe he can do this. Secondary one hits the shelf, goes off of Sean's fingertips, and will land out of bounds. It will be a black jersey inbound in the offensive baseline. 7:35 remaining in the second quarter of play. 7-7 is a score. It's tied up like a hog in a rodeo. James here to inbound this one, able to look underneath the key, gets this one out top instead. Here's Clayton bringing this one into the zone, called for the travel, and it will be a Panther inbound into their own defensive zone. My leg is numb. Titus inbounding this one over to Rastelli. Rastelli going to take his time bringing this one out. Calm and composed. We're going to push in that right lane. Stopped up, spins back into the middle, gets past 1, 2, but not able to get past 3. Here comes James out the other way with speed on that left wing. Rastelli tries to stop him up, not able to do so. Stops on that left block, able to get a pass off, but Montana there to steal that one away. Montana with speed the other way, shoots this one up, scores! Makes that one 9-7. The inbound is pressured up by Rastelli. Looks like the Panthers are going to set a little bit of a neutral zone trap. Sean not quite able to swat at that loose ball to gain possession. Michael with a shot and brings that one back home to Mama. That's not Micah. What am I doing? That's John. That's John Rambo. You do not know who John Rambo is? I'm sorry, John. That was a very nice shot. Rastelli on that left side. Stop, shoots, scores. Holy smoke! I've never seen anything like that. Because every time someone shoots, I close my eyes and I just don't see anything. Caleb bringing this one out the other way on that left side. Pressured up by 3 defensive players. Not too many teammates to find. James able to steal that one away. Has a little bit of a break. It's a 5-on-4. Goes off the fingertips of Rambo. Able to deflect that out of the way of the referee's cranium. And it will land out of bounds. Panther inbound on their own baseline. 6:19 remaining in the second quarter of play. 12 for the Panthers, 9 for the Warriors. Here's Rastelli with the ball. Rastelli cuts over towards that right side. Caleb jumps in the way, called for the block, and it will be coming out the other... What? They're going to call Montana Paradise on the block, and it will be coming out the other way. Looking to chuck the rock over to Caleb. Caleb picks this one up from the pass from Clayton. James there with the shot. Hits herself, comes down, and goes off Sean's hands into the hands of Montana. Montana will take his time in his own zone. Finds Rastelli, and Rastelli will bring this one up, quarterbacking the play. Rastelli over towards that left side, over to Titus. Titus stops, shoots, scores! Woo! Beautiful 3-point shots consecutively. Sean brings this one away, finds the loose ball, the fish swimming around in the barrel, shoots and scores! Making it 17 for the Panthers. Clayton chucks this one out into free space. James is there to pick that one up, able to get this one passed down to Rambo, but intercepted by Montana. James there to cause a little havoc in the defensive zone of the Panthers. Rastelli there to pick up the pass from Toth. Rastelli going to take his time coming out of his own zone. Just slowing the pace down a little bit. It's only the first half. There's not really any rush to go anywhere. Drew to Montana. Shot goes up. Hits the rim, comes down. James going to bring this one out under his own volition. He's got one to beat. Cuts over towards left. Shot goes up. Blocked away. Clean as a whistle. Holy smoke. Beautiful defensive play by Elijah Toth. Bethel's inbound in the Panther zone on the baseline. James going to be the one inbounding this one. Looks over towards his left, right, left again. Over towards his right, finds a little bit of an opening, but not able to take that one as Montana has the hands of a pine tree. Shot goes up, not able to score on that one. Titus able to bring this one down into his own arms. James there to swat at that one, not able to hit ball. No whistle blown, and the play will proceed. Titus there gets a little bit of elbow room from the defense. Cuts over towards that right side, stops up, finds Rostelli on that right inner corner, tries to spin around, do a little fancy dance move. He's able to pull it off somehow, stays possession in the Panthers. Sean there gets his own rebound, shot goes up, not able to score, and that one whistle is blown, and a foul will be enforced. 2 shots for Sean, looks to be the result. 33, John Rambo caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and it will be Sean's shot for 2. Sean's first one, not the luckiest goose out there on the pond today, but maybe the second verse will be different. Secondary, goes up, swish. That one sinks like a frozen bucket out there on the lake. Titus gets a hand on that one, not able to swat that one away. Caleb throws that one into free land, and out of nowhere, Montana with the assist. No, he wasn't able to take that one first, play home. Secondary, not quite able to. And Titus does indeed clean up the play. I was right by saying he came out of nowhere with the assist because it was Titus's point. James chucks that one down. Richie there picking that one up. Loses possession of that one, falls out of bounds. Defensive inbound. He signaled for black inbound. All right, it's a Panther inbound. Okay. I was going to say, I'm very confused currently. But, no, all right, here comes Drew Rostelli down. He's taking a favor towards that left side of the court. Finds a pass over to Titus. Titus cuts down in towards the middle. Shot goes up by Montana, not able to sink that one down for 3. White ball underneath. 21 is called for the foul. That looks to be Caleb. And we have Panther inbound down on the baseline. Here's Montana to be the one to inbound this one. Montana looks left. Tries to bounce that one down past the defense. Sean gets a hand on that one, gains possession on that one. Few defensive hands swat at that one. Sean looks to the referee, pleading his case. Caleb called for the push, and Sean will get a shot for 2. As silence just fell over the building. A beautiful foul shot by Sean. Nothing but net. Secondary is a beautiful one as well. 22 for the Panthers, 9 for the Warriors. Warriors looking to retaliate here and now. Richie not quite able to gain possession of that one. It slows down a little bit, and it'll be a white ball coming out. Got a 30-second timeout by the Bethel Warriors. Panthers at 22, Warriors at 9. 3:40 remaining in this first half of play, and we've had quite a joyous ride so far. Many things have happened. To start off the game, we got, I believe it to be Richie shot the ball into the corner of the rim. That was, I've only seen that 4 times in my life, and it happened back to back in the home games that I've seen here today. Just something else. What's Pastor eating? I need to know the answers. Is it a corn dog? I think it's a corn dog. Either way, it's broadcasted now. You can't take it back. All right, both teams looking to rock. I don't have anything to say. I don't analyze the game very well whenever I do play-by-play. Once it happens, it's not in my memory. All right, looks like Warriors are going to come back out looking to strike again. It's going to be Panther inbound in their own zone. I'm going to say it's black ball, my bad. And Richie will be the one inbounding this one. Finds it over to James. James outside that right wing will take this one back over towards that point. James over towards that left side, meets up Rostelli and decides to take this one back over towards that right side. Clayton looking to give and go, but finds Richie on that right side. Back over to Clayton inside to James. James fakes right, goes left instead. Nice swat away by Elijah Todd. Gets it over to Montana. Swatted away by Clayton. Kept alive by John. I'm just in awe what just happened there. James dove out of bounds, gave it to John. John bobbled it, goes right, and after James landed, it hit him as he was laying out of bounds. Montana over to Drew. Drew picking this one up. At the point, cuts back in towards the middle. Shot goes up and scores. A very nice two-point shot to make it 24-9. Drew stays there to try to wreak havoc on the defense that is the Warriors. James able to get that one down low. Shot goes up by Richie and scores. Very nice two-point shot by the guys in black. Where's Drew? Oh, there he is. See, I know things, just not immediately. That'll be what's on my tombstone. Rastelli taking his time over towards that left side, hits that left inner corner, tries to find the pass, hits Clayton in the forehead. That's the way to use your noggin right there. James taking this one down the other way. Panthers very cautious not to take a foul, and it's coming out the other way now. Rastelli going to take that shot, rebound, chucks that rock down across the leg. Shot goes up by Sean, and scores! Holy smoke! Panthers just tacking on, just squirting the lemon in the eyes at this point. There's a 15-point differential on the board. That's not a lot, but in terms of basketball, so far from what we've seen today, that's a handsome amount. Richie keeps this one alive over to Rambo. Gets this one back out to James. Three-point shot. Hits the shelf, comes back down. A very nice amount of mustard on that hot time, but just a tad too much. Rambo able to get this one out to James. Over towards that right side. Richie picks this one up and tries to take this one in towards that right block, but cuts back out towards the outside the dome. Gets this one out to the point. Montana read that like last week's newspaper or BuzzFeed Post article. The ball seems to be made out of soap currently, as no one's able to tame the beast and it falls out of bounds. That's an interesting series of events. 1:51 remaining in this first quarter, or the second quarter of play, my bad. Panthers at 21, Warriors at 11, and here's Rastelli with the ball. Rastelli taking this one inside the dome. Bounces this one down towards the baseline. Sean's shot goes up. Toth able to shoot that one up, but a little bit too much oomph behind that one, and it comes out black ball. Here's Clayton taking this one down, tries to take it to the house, not able to do so. Hits the front part of the rim, not enough vertical momentum on the ball. Rastelli looking to take this. Well, shut up, phone. All right, let me silence my phone real quick, because I'm like 40% sure that it's picking up, and that's not something I want in the recording. Very nice pass by Rastelli over to Sean. Sean shoots, not quite able to score on that one. Goes out of the fingertips of Toth off the right foot of Montana. Gets this one out to Rastelli. Rastelli gets this one across the crease to Titus. Titus takes that one around town. Shot goes up, hits far side of the rim. Toth comes down with that one, shoots. Not quite able to score. Sean able to get a hand on that one, keeps that one alive with his last ditch effort. Goes off Rastelli and into the hands of Caleb. Caleb coming back down with fire, goes to James. James shoots. Not able to score on that one, but it comes down to Toth's hands. 39 seconds remaining. Rastelli going to bring this one out, calm as a cucumber once again. Perhaps he's named Larry. They're going to call James with the push, and that'll result in Panthers inbound on the sideline. Mike is going to come on. James is going to take a seat on the bench, perhaps for the remainder of the first half. 31.7 seconds remaining, and it's Panther ball. Try to keep the clock in shot as best as I possibly can. This is all the farther I can zoom out, I'm sorry. Pass goes over into the corner, pass goes down the baseline, shot goes up by Sean and scores! 18.2 seconds remaining. Panthers are going to stop and just wreak havoc on the defense. Micah tries to bring this one out. Able to get this one down to Caleb. Sean's there to get possession of that one. Whistle's blown. They're going to say Sean's out of bounds. It'll be black inbound where he stands. Was I right? That was a guess. I'm right. Oh, look at me go, Mom. You're still not proud of me. 10.9 seconds remaining. Here comes the black offense. Hits the shot, and boom goes a dynamite. Very beautiful three-point shot by Clayton. Titus going to bring this one down the court. 1 second remaining. And that's going to be a no-go. Final score of this first half. 28 for the Panthers, 14 for the Warriors. It's been a well-fought battle, and I am excited to see the next 16 minutes of this game. Don't go anywhere. Well, I guess you can go somewhere. We got 8 minutes to burn. Go get your gallon of chocolate milk, your map in North Dakota, and I'll be here waiting for you when you get back. Alrighty. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll in this third quarter of play. Both teams looking to go back at it. Panthers shooting to the right this time around. We gotta get the time set. Just making sure we're ready to rock and roll just as much as the players are. Panthers shooting right this time. Warriors shooting left. Titus Bailey to inbound this one. Rastelli there to pick that one up. And we will continue on where we last left off. Page 28. Clayton gets a hand on that one. Caleb picking this one up where it lays and gonna bring this one down. A lot of fire in his passion. Shot goes up, not able to score on that one. Comes down to James. James shoots. Not able to score on that one either. Toth tries to get a hand on that one. Jump ball is called between him and Caleb. And it will be an inbound on the baseline for the guys in the black jerseys. James here to inbound. There's spit all over my screen. James inbounds this one. Caleb there to pick that one up down the baseline. The bounce pass goes. Shot goes up. But blocked away by Elijah Toth. Secondary shot by Clayton. Not able to score on that one. Caleb shoots it up. Whistle is blown. For White, that'll be Drew Rastelli. 2 shots for Caleb, number 21 in black. First one goes in like it's nothing. Oh, it's my bad. I was the wrong one. I'm gonna push buttons. I did it better. Secondary looks like it hit the rim, but they're gonna say no contact was made. Inbound for the Panthers on their own baseline is the result. 30 seconds expiring in this third quarter of play. And my arms are already tired for some reason. I can't explain the reasons of fatigue, but it's taking effect on me, and I'm not even in the game. Rastelli there on that left inner corner. Shot goes up, not quite able to score on that one. Comes out of the hands of Montana. Montana on that right wing, able to take this one. Trying to push down towards that baseline. Cuts this one back out to Titus. Titus going to bring this one out and around. Inside the dome, he treks, but loses possession over to Montana. Montana out top of the point. It goes. 3-point shot. Not able to score on that one. Goes out the fingertips to Caleb as well as Mike. Rastelli there to pick that one up at the 3-point line. Cuts back in and weaves in and out of that 3-point line like as if he was a granny in a wheelchair. I mean, rocking chair. That is just a sad image I put in you guys' head. Toss there with a magnificent rebound shot, making it 28-15. Why is it 30-15? Is that right? I don't feel like that's right. Shot by Clayton, not able to score on that one. It falls out of bounds, and it will be a Panther inbound on the baseline. Scoreboard says 30-15. I disagree with it, but they have the scorebook keepers, and I will not, be biased one way or the other. Here's Drew Rastelli bringing this one into the offensive zone. Clayton there to keep pace with him all the way. On that right wing, bounces that one down to Sean. Sean shoots. Not quite able to score on that one. Mikey gets a hand, but Toth brings that one up, hits the bottom part of the backboard, and comes out as Clayton. Able to get this one down the lane. Here's Richie inside the key, shoots this one up, and scores! 17-30. Rastelli's going to bring this one out slow and steady. 6:10 remaining in this third quarter of play. Here comes Rastelli. Finds Titus on that left wing. Back to Rastelli. Rastelli bringing this one down to the attacking zone. Finds a little bit of space for his elbow. Shot goes up a little too far left. Bounces down. And Caleb will keep possession of that one inside the baseline. He's going to be called out of bounds. And it will be a White inbound. Good pressure by Sean and Titus to push him out. But not illegally. Titus into Sean. Sean shoots, not quite able to score. Hits the rim, comes down to the hands of Clayton. Clayton bringing this one out to James. James coming down with a head full of hair. Wait a second, that doesn't make sense. But nonetheless, he takes that one home. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. 5:35 remaining. I know numbers of the alphabet. Coming down is Drew. Drew pushed up by Caleb. Blind pass to Titus Bailey. Shot hits that shelf. Montana throws that one back into the scrum of things. Coming out with this one is Montana. Montana cutting back in towards the middle. Jab by Montana, not able to hit the ball. And Micah's just going to bring this one down the whole way. Elijah he's just pulling a Ralph out there and he's just wrecking it. Gonna call, he would have guessed it, they're going to call Elijah on the foul. 5:16 remaining in this third quarter of play. 30-19 is the score, 11-point differential, and here's Micah with the foul shots. First one's a beaut. Secondary one hits that front lip and comes onto Elijah's hands. Gets this one over to Sean. Sean kind of muffles that one and goes out of bounds. Sean's shoes are going to be a little bit wet. I hope he's careful of that. He kind of ran into the entrance, and that's where all the liquid's at because it's cold outside. It's snowy. It's going to hit sub below later on in the week, so that'll be fun. Clayton able to get this one over towards that left side. Micah there fakes that shot, goes in down for the dribble instead. Hit right outside the key, tries to throw that one up. Montana's going to bring this one out the other way. Shoots and scores. There's no point on me trying to be creative after everyone starts cheering. You guys probably can't even hear me. Micah able to get this one down to Richie. Richie stopped up by the defense, gives it back to Micah. Micah fakes the pass, goes down for the dribble instead, loses that dribble and can't bounce it again or else it'd be a double dribble. Foul is called, and it's going to be on Titus. They're going to call Titus with the push. Caleb will get a shot for 2. First one, not so lucky. Second one might be a different story. Second one kind of followed the same rhythm the first one went. And it's coming out the other way for the guys in white. Here's Rostelli with it now coming out. Cuts over towards that left side. It finds Caleb. Throws that one down low. And Caleb's going to be called for the block. Good aggression by Rostelli to draw that foul. And it's going to be an inbound on the sideline. We've got a substitution. Caleb number 21 is going to go off the court. Number 44, Patrick, is going to come on, take a spot. Sean with a shot. Scores! Right off the bat, no time has been wasted. 34-20 is now the score. Clayton coming out the other way, gets this one over to Micah. Micah swoops that one up. Clean as a whistle. Holy smoke. They're going to call Montana on the foul, though, and it will be an inbound for Bethel. This is over to Micah. Micah had a lot of finesse in that spin, in that turnabout. Able to get this one down low. Shot by Richard. Blocked away by Sean. Play keeps on going. Holy smoke. I have timeout by the Slippery Rock coach before play finished off there. I was just dumbfounded by that play and how there was no foul on it. I'm not going to say my opinion one way or the other. 4:06 remaining in the third quarter of play. I'm just going to go with what the referee says. .46 remaining in this third quarter of play. Panthers at 34 and the Warriors at 20. There's a 14-point differential. It's kind of been the same distance throughout this third quarter. I believe the Panthers started off with a 15-point differential, so they closed the gap slightly. It's a lot of back and forth action, just giving a little, taking a little. It's coming out all even in the third quarter. All Bethel has to do is kick it up one more notch, shift one more gear, and they'll be able to bring this one back in the fourth quarter, if not sooner. There's 12 minutes remaining to determine who is the better team. Or who's the most prepared. It's not always the better team that wins. Sometimes it's the team that's just most prepared. Whether that's physically or mentally or game strategy-wise. There's many aspects of this game that's not just apparent to the human eye. Titus gets that one over towards that left corner. Shot goes up by Montana, not able to score, and that one goes off Elijah's shoulder into the hands of Rostelli. Rostelli down low, and that key shoots. Scores! I knocked my keyboard. I'm happy it didn't leave for the ground. Clayton able to shoot this one over the top of the rainbow. Pass goes down low. Richie with a shot. Not able to answer for that, but shot from the point for 3. Not able to send that one home as a shot from Clayton. Very, very hostile defense by the Bethel Warriors. Very good game strategy, might I say. Panthers coming out of the gate, always full court pressing because you can always turn those into points. Rostelli bringing this one down to Titus. Titus shoots. Scores! Able to get this one over into the shins. Patrick just not quite able to pick that one up from his kneecaps, and that'll be a Panther inbound in their own zone. 3:06 remaining in the third quarter of play. Panthers at 39, the Warriors at 20. Seems like whatever Mandrell told the guys in the huddle is really throwing the other team a curveball. Montana keeps that one alive, but they're going to say he was out of bounds whenever that happened, and it will be a black inbound. Seth Dunlap will come onto the fray, and it looks like Elijah Toth will take a seat on the bench. 45 going off the court, number 15 coming on for the guys in white. Titus able to get this one into Rostelli. The crowd's firing up like a hamster on Red Bull right now. Able to get that pass down the baseline, shot up by Sean. Not able to score on that one, coming down with his run is Micah. Micah able to break free from the offensive pressure by the Panthers. Able to get this one over to James, over towards that right side. Just Patrick bobbling that one, not quite. Able to get enough grip on that one. Might need to go say hello to the pine trees outside and get some of that stickum on your hands. 2:30 remaining in this third quarter of play. 19-point differential. Drew Sellery able to get it over to Titus. Montana has it now. Montana pressured up by Patrick, and James able to get that one over top of James, over to Sean. Sean on that baseline, pressured up, tries to get it over to Titus, pushed up, over off. The ball kind of went off the tip of his fingers, and it will be a substitution. John Rambo coming onto the scene, as well as number 15, Isaac Burton going to come on. Mike is going to go off, as well as Richie, number 20 and 45 sitting on the bench, number 15 and number 33 coming on. James going to cut over towards that right side with that pass, going to give it over to Clayton. Clayton bringing this one down with a head full of fire. Patrick getting this one out to James. James with a shot. Scores! Holy smoke, he's the man of the hour. It's only going to be for 2, but it was a beautiful shot nonetheless. 2 minutes remaining. 39-22 is the score. Here's Drew Estelli with it now, bringing this one out of his own zone. The crowd's rearing the go. They're about as into this as the players are. James. Drew's pass intended for Sean, not quite able to connect those 2 wires, and that will trickle out of bounds. Clayton going to inbound this one to James, and James will have to face up against the Panthers' neutral zone defense. Chucks the rock for all it's worth down to Patrick. Patrick able to possess that one into his own possession, and Isaac not able to control that one. John Rambo with a shot, not able to send that one home. Scrambling around, going to be caught a jump ball, and it's coming out white ball on their own baseline. Titus going to bring this one down, giving it to Restelli. 1:30 remaining in this third quarter of play. Panthers at 39, the Warriors at 22. Here's Restelli with it. Here's it to Titus. Titus down low to Montana. Montana pressured up, trying to find Sean. Sean just set, shoots, scores! Here comes James the other way. Bobbled up, Seth picks this one up where it lies. Restelli with it now. Clayton there to say hello. Chucks that one down low, but no one there able to pick that one up from the guys in white. Black team coming out the other way. Clayton being the message bearer, able to find Isaac. Isaac tries to turn towards that point, loses that dribble, finds James down the baseline. He treads, shot goes up. Able to get that one past Seth, but not able to get that one past the rim. Oh, I guess it went past the rim. I'm not a paleontologist. I don't know technical terms. Shot goes up from that left corner. Shot hits the top of the backboard, comes down to Restelli. Restelli shoots. Scores! Beautiful teamwork by the Panthers, making it 43-22. Clayton picked off by Sean. Sean bringing this one out the other way. Get this over to Restelli. Restelli bounces this one in, shoots. Not able to score on the first. He gains his own rebound to Sean, shoots. Not able to score on the secondary shot. Tipped off by the defense, comes up to James. James bringing this one down hot and heavy. Inside the zone, shoots. Not quite able to score. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that buzzer beater not quite able to send that one home. But what did go home was the third quarter. As the resolution of that third chapter in this 4 chapters long series, Panthers remain at 43. And the Warriors at 22. Let's see how the final chapter concludes. I'm very excited. Don't go anywhere. Get a refill of chocolate milk and come right back. I'll be here waiting for you. Looks like both teams are ready to get back out on the court. Rip Roar, and the Bethels crowd is just amped up on nothing but Red Bull right now. I mean, it does give you wings. Maybe the team should start drinking it. James here pressured up by Restelli in the offensive zone. Cuts over towards that right side. Pass gets off. Ah, that's rough. It's called for the travel, coming out the other way for the Panthers. 7:52, only 8 seconds transpiring by the time that whistle was blown. Panthers remain at 43, Warriors at 22. Warriors shooting left if you just tuning in. Panthers shooting to the right side. Seth gets down low, shoots. Not able to score. Coming out with this one is Micah. Micah sitting down. They're going to call Seth on the push. And it will be coming down for the Warriors. Clayton pressured up by 2 defensive players, able to get this one over to Micah. Jacob there called for the foul. Jacob, as aggressive as ever out there on the court, wanted that ball the most. And well, Micah just has longer arms. Sometimes that's all the more there is to it. Clayton able to get this one to the left side. James there picking that one up over down into the baseline, and shot out goes by Richard, but it goes out of bounds off the defense. Sean with a very beautiful defensive play. Richard looking to get this one in bounds. Able to bounce that one down, but not able to complete the pass. Montana able to pick that one up, coming out for the Panthers. Able to get that one down inside the key, shoots that one up very hastily. Not a lot of time to spend that one. Bounces off the defense as the deeming call by the referee, and it will remain Panther ball on the baseline. Kyle Dunlap's going to line up and substitute in. Going to substitute in for Seth Dunlap, the 2 Dunlap boys switching places. 15 going off onto the bench, and 25 comes onto the court. Sean shoots. Wasn't ready for that one. Comes down, James ball. Jacob steals that one away. They're going to call for the travel. It's going to come out black ball. 7:13 remaining in the game. They didn't change the little number, boy. Come on, Matt. You can do it. Goes off the defense, into the hands of Caleb. Caleb gets down the baseline, gets past Jacob. Shot goes up, not quite able to score on that one. Comes onto the hands of Sean. Sean down low in his own key. Finds Jacob on the left side of the defensive zone. Able to get this one to Rastelli. Rastelli on that right wing, snapped up, pressured up by Richie. Richie there to let Clayton pick up the slack. Clayton there to make him run out and around the dome. Finds Jacob on that left wing. Shot goes up. That's on the highlight reel. That's in. That's in the highlight reel. I don't care. There's no sound. That was a beautiful shot, Jacob. It's called for the travel, though. Oh, we get this one down low, Caleb with the shot. Not quite able to score on that one. Comes out into the crowd of the jungle of arms. Called for the travel is Sean, going to remain black ball down on the baseline. James Foltz down there on that baseline here to inbound this one for the Bethel Warriors. Looking to bounce this one down inside the key, able to find this one right outside that left block. Shot goes up by Micah, hits the rim, comes down to the hands of Sean. Sean breaks this one free, able to gain possession after a short while, and it comes over to Rastelli. Rastelli going to bring this one out for the Panthers. 6:20 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 43 for the Panthers, 22 for the Warriors. Rastelli going to struck traffic best he can. Hits over towards that right wing. Nothing quite panned out for him, so he didn't see an opportunity. Finds Jacob, free man on that left wing. Shot goes up a little too far to the right. Kyle keeps that one alive. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds before he touched the ball, and that will be an inbound on the baseline. Noah Wilson's going to come onto the court, and Jacob Good will go onto the bench. 42 taking onto the seat, taking a spot on the pine. Well, number 32 comes onto the court. Clayton able to shoot this one over to James. James going to bring this one hastily into the zone. Able to find Richie. Richie takes this one inside the three-point line. Shot goes up. Not quite able to score on that one. Sean able to come down with that rebound, looking for any opportunity to pass this one, but he's going to dribble this one under his own volition. Going to stop up, get a little bit of elbow room, finds Rastelli across the crease, and it will be slowed down. 5:40 remaining in the game. Pass intended for Wilson falls out of his hands, and it goes onto the ground. Caleb bringing this one over to Clayton. Clayton going to bring this one out. Going to try to bring this one into the zone hot and heavy. Able to get this one over to Richie. Richie outside the three-point line finds Micah. Micah going to drive into the key. Stops, turns this one back outside the line. Shot goes up. Not quite able to score on that one. Black hand fires this one up into the air. Whistle is blown. Good offensive presence by Caleb, number 21 in the Bethel jersey. They're going to call Kyle Dunlap on the foul, and it will result in 2 foul shots for the offensive team. I just want to draw a little attention to the bench of the Bethel team. That's a little good luck charm for the free throws. I like it. All right, now he's going to make it. All right, maybe it's not the best luck charm. A little bit of a Noah Wilson got caught with the travel, and the Chargers going up my sleeve. And all right, back to the action. Inbound on the baseline for the Warriors. He'll be able to bounce out one in, swatted away by Sean. Noah very cautious about traveling, but it's swatted free. Sean shoots, and he's able to sink that bucket. Warriors coming down hastily, able to get this one past Sean, but goes off of. Went off a foul and out of bounds. James going to be the one inbounding this one on the baseline of the Panthers. Consulted the other referee to see just a little chat to chat. If you're not sure of a call, that's why there's 2 referees out there on the court. You can consult one another. And they did that, and it turns out that the other referee might have had a better view of it. And the call is overturned. Drew able to find this one over to Sean. Sean shoots. Not able to score. Has it hits the shelf. Comes down to Montana. Montana able to cut across the court. Able to get this one to Rostelli. Rostelli bringing this one out towards that right wing. Whistle is blown. Like a called for the push. Well, inbound on the sideline. Montana looking over to Rostelli. Rostelli taking his time outside. Able to find its way over to Wilson. Wilson travels. He stutter stepped. If he would have left his left foot planted, that's rough. When in doubt, dribble it out. That's the safest way to be. Able to get this one over to Caleb. Caleb on that right wing, able to take possession of that one. Tries to take this one down the baseline, but finds this one over towards that right wing. 3-point shot by Clayton. Hits the front lip of the rim and comes down. Goes off of Micah and out of bounds is the deeming call of the referee. And it will be Montana's inbound. Drew Rostelli, we're going to bring this one out of the zone. Sorry if the background noise is a little loud. There's nothing I can do. Rostelli gonna take his time around that right wing. Throws that one across to Wilson. Wilson traps that one with his knees. Goes straight up with that shot. James swats that one away. Goes over to Montana. Montana on that right inner corner. Takes this one out and around the dome. Finds Rostelli out towards that point. Takes this one even farther left. It's outside the key. Shot goes up by Wilson. It's the top part of the backboard and falls down to the hands of Richie. Richie taking this one down for all it's worth. Shot goes up. Not quite able to. He's able to sink that bucket. My brain just automatically went no, but everything on the court said yes. 3:33 remaining in this game. 45 for the Panthers, 24 for the Warriors. They're down, but they're not done fighting quite yet. The game's not over until you say it's over. Rostelli in that right inner corner takes this one back over towards the key, able to get inside that little rectangle down below the rim. Shot goes up by Rashawn, and he's able to return 2 points into the bank of the Panthers. Black's going to bring this one down. Micah tries to drop that one off. They're going to call over and back. I don't agree with that, but nonetheless, the referee's call is what stands, and my thoughts are only thoughts. 3:04 remaining in the 4th quarter of play. 47 for the Panthers, 24 for the Warriors. And let's slow things down a little bit. Clayton brings this one away. Shot goes up, scores! Beautiful play by number 12 in black. Timeout by the Panthers coach. Seth Dunlap's going to substitute on. Wilson's going to take a seat on the bench. From the looks of things, that's all going to happen right after the timeout's over. Until then, I got some time to fill. I don't have my fun facts up, but I can pull them up real quick. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. It's here somewhere, I swear. Did you know a hippo's wide open mouth is big enough to fit a 4-foot tall child in? That's me. The Guinness Book of World Records holds the record for being the book most often stolen from public libraries. The Guinness Book of World Records has a record inside of it that is itself. I did not know this. See, it's educational on here. I didn't know that before. I'm quite happy I learned that. I'm going to use that tomorrow because everyone needs to know that. Alright, so the person that did go off the court was Sean rather than Wilson. As you see Seth there on the right block in the offensive zone. Shot goes up by Montana. Hits that rim, comes down. Seth gets a hand on that one, bobbles off the hands of James. Kyle keeps that one alive. Wilson underneath the rim finds Seth. Seth shoots. Not able to score on that one. Micah gets a hand on that one. Gets past one. Gets past two. He's only got one to beat. Not able to score on that one, but does draw the whistle. Seth on the foul, and it will be 2 foul shots as the result. Will they do the thing? Are they going to do the thing? They're not doing the thing. All right. First one didn't go in. It's because they're not doing the thing. Okay, one's doing the thing. There it is. I don't know why, that just makes me happy. Senior shot goes up. Able to sink that bucket. Whistle is blown. John Rambo will come onto the court. And off goes Micah. 27-47 is the score. The whistle was just for the substitution. Nothing more, nothing less. 2:10 remaining in this final quarter of play. Here's Rastelli with it, taking this one over towards that right side. Finds the hands of Montana. Montana back out to Rastelli. Gets this one over to Wilson. Wilson's shot is blocked up by Caleb. Caleb with very beautiful defense gives this up to James. James with only one to beat. Cuts in towards the middle, loses possession. Whistle is blown. Seth called for another foul. Okay. It's 2 minutes remaining. This foul to Seth results in a 1-and-1 for Caleb. Number 21 in the Bethel jersey. 23 in the Bethel jersey. His name's not Caleb, it's James. He went to the courthouse, got it all figured out. First one goes up, not able to sink that one in, and it will be business as usual. Seth able to get a handle on that one over to Drew. It goes. Drew's going to bring this one out on the left lane into the offensive zone. He transpires. Cuts back out towards that half-court line. Cuts in towards the middle after trying to get a little bit of elbow room from Clayton. Brings this one down that right lane, in towards that right corner. Cuts back in towards that right wing. Back out towards the baseline. Whistle's blown. Five. Montana gives us into Wilson. Wilson shoots, scores! Man, the look on his face was, wow, how did that go in? James bringing this one down with the hot hand. First shot, not quite able to score on that one. Bounces this one down. Montana able to pick this one up, going out the other way for the guys in white. Richie's there, called for the foul. It's going to be an inbound at the half-court line. Richie's called for the, dropping the shoulder is what I would call it in my terminology. That's the Gabeology call of the day. Drew Rastelli picking this one up at the half-court line. Clayton there, kind of memorized by the ball. You got to watch his hips. 1 minute remaining in this game. 50 for the Panthers, 27 for the Warriors. Drew tries to take this one over towards that left side, able to get a little bit of freedom. Over to Wilson it goes. Wilson hounded like a dog at a butchery. Able to get this one over to Montana as that pass from Rastelli. Montana picks this one back up and keeps on going with that one. No double dribble is called. Able to find Seth before he lands from that little bit of space orbitry. Wilson picks that up on the left wing, able to get this one out to Rastelli. Rastelli picks it up where it lays, brings this one back out towards that half-court line, able to sweep in and out like a basket weaver. Shot goes up by Seth, not able to send that one home. Kyle swings at that one, not able to take that one down for the Panthers. Here comes James the other way. Shot goes up, hits the front part of the rim, comes down to Rastelli. James tries to strip that one away, but Drew's there to keep possession of that one. 2 shots will be the result. My bad, it'll be an inbound on the Panthers baseline. There's only 15 seconds remaining. Inbound on the Panthers zone. James Fultz is called for the foul. Patrick and Isaac will come onto the court. Caleb and James will go onto the bench for the very final few paragraphs of the game. Here comes Drew Rastelli out. Pushed it up by Clayton. Montana there gives him a little bit of elbow room. 9 seconds remaining. Seth picks that one up on the baseline. Able to find this one back out to Drew. Drew takes his time with this one. And Rastelli leaves that one, and that'll be the last grains of sand in the time clock for that one. 50 for the Panthers, 27 for the Warriors, and that was a magnificent game. The last time these two teams met up, I believe it was the most action-packed game of the season, and this one was just as fun to watch. Just back and forth action. Just two Titans out there on the court, just duking it out. The Warriors and the Panthers, just two highly skilled teams, very equal in just about every aspect of the game. Very entertaining, very, very high speed. It's very good basketball out there to watch. I've been Gabriel Eisler. This is Slip Rock Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time. I don't have the schedule on me. I don't know when it is. It's gonna be a thing that happens. I don't know when the next home game is. Friday. There'll be a home game Friday. I will try to broadcast that to the best of my ability if I am free. If not, I'm sorry in advance. Either way, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.